Good Monday morning. A few things I want to give some reminders about. Tomorrow night is pizza night for the Albany and Corvallis offices at Pizza King. It's at 6 o'clock. I know I just talked to Christy and she said 6:30 in the email. I think when she tumbled down the stairs, her internal clock got off or something like that. 6 o'clock tomorrow at Pizza King for the North offices. Look forward to seeing everybody there. A couple other things. CASA's having their annual CASA Fund Run, and since we now are the lead sponsor for it, it's from now on, it's called, for the next 10 years, it's called the CASA Remax Integrity Fund Run. That's happening in Eugene on May 15th, and we'll have a flyer out to everybody. I think we sent one out a couple weeks ago, but we'll get one out this week. It also has an entry form attached to that. Darcy Martin here in the Eugene office has agreed to kind of rally the troops. So if you don't sign up, you're going to probably hear from Darcy. It's an 8K run and a 3.5-mile walk. So it should be good for everybody, kids and everybody else. So again, we'll get the information out on that. And we encourage everybody from Albany and Corvallis to come down for that too. Hopefully it's going to be a nice day. That's a Saturday, at least, from Skinner's Butte Park. It's all flat, I hear, so even I'm in for that one. So Wendy may have to put me in a stroller part of the time, but I'm sure I'll make it all the way. Another thing kind of related, this is kind of fun. We're going to do our first, maybe annual, Biggest Loser contest here in Remax Integrity. And so the way it's going to work is it's totally voluntary, obviously. If you're interested in playing, there's a $25 donation fee or a $25 registration fee. 25 bucks is going to go into the pot. So let's say we have 20 people sign up. So that's a $500 pot. The person or team, and I'll talk about that in a second, to lose the biggest percentage of weight loss during the 60 days of contest run. It's going to start May 5th, which is a week from Wednesday, and it's going to go to July 7th. So you have to make it through July 4th and keep losing weight. It's the team or person with the biggest percentage of weight loss. So no one will ever know how many pounds you lost. No one will ever know what you weighed originally, except for the official weigher-inners. And the official weigher-inners are Judy Thomas in Eugene and Jerry in Albany and Corvallis. And so you'll weigh in every Wednesday. And Pam Hopeful is the what's the word? She's the mistress of ceremonies on this. So she'll probably be giving a video update every week, maybe some trainer tips, because she is a trainer after all, her and I both. So if you can sign up for that. We'll have information coming out on a flyer. You can either play as an individual or with one other person. And because it's all based on percentage of weight loss, it doesn't matter how much you have to lose or not lose or whatever. So it should be fun. And then what we're going to do to help CASA out is whatever that pot is, the person that has the biggest percentage of loss will win the pot, but we're going to take and match the pot and give that same amount of money to CASA also. So we're going to raise a few $100 for CASA and award somebody with the biggest loser check as well. So watch for information on that if you're into that kind of thing. Business topics this week. A couple ideas that came out of coaching. I had coaching last week in Albany and Corvallis and in Eugene. A couple ideas I heard from agents that said a great place to get birthday cards, if you're going to send birthday cards or anniversary cards to your clients to touch bases with them. The dollar store, you can get them a couple for $1. Somebody even said you can get even packets of certain ones for $1, and they're actually nice looking, so there's a good tip on that. And then to get birthdays to put into your database to follow up with your people so you can call them on their birthday, that type of thing. It's a great, easy touch. Go onto Facebook and you can look up a lot of people's birthdays on Facebook. So a couple great tips that came from our coaching last week. I appreciate the great ideas. Birthdays this week. Susan Reed tomorrow in Corvallis. I guess we're going to celebrate it tomorrow at Pizza. We'll even sing to you, Susan, if you show up. Might even get your face painted if you're lucky. Wednesday, Lori Goodpasture here in Eugene and Mike O'Connell Jr. share a birthday. And Linda Huddleston is going to have a birthday on the 2nd, which is Sunday. So happy birthday to everybody. Anniversaries, Lori Goodpasture. Wow, Lori, it is just your week, your birthday, and your 4th year anniversary with Remax. How will you fit it all in the festivities? And Tim Verkler, comes Saturday the 1st, is having his 8th anniversary at Remax. So, talking point of the week, you know what it's going to be. If this is the last time you're going to have to hear me talk about it, the tax credit. Tax credit, you have to be in escrow, both sides of the transaction signed, the buyer signed, the seller signed. It's not required to have the buyer's acknowledgement by that time, by midnight on Friday. That is the 30th. So you have to have everything signed by midnight on Friday. Short sales are included. It's subject to lender approval, obviously, but the buyer and the seller is what constitute a contract, so those have to be signed by midnight on Friday as well. And then, of course, you've got till June 30th at midnight to get that sucker closed. So that's what I've got this week. Hope everybody has a super week.